Forgot to flip the screen. So, okay guys, today I'm filming on my camera, my Sony Handycam. I have got it at Walmart a couple years ago, and it is pretty good. And I had to use my phone camera earlier, but now I'm back. Battery's partly charged. This part's partly charged to make this video. So today I'm going to be telling you a story I wanted to tell you for a long time. Sheetz. What? You're wondering why I'm saying sheetz is because, okay, it was back when we lived at Little Mountain Road, on 35 Little Mountain Road, our old house. And one day we wanted it all the way into Lebanon to get some churros at Sheetz. That Sheetz in Lebanon, it's all the way, and then there's a border that splits it down to Clinton, where my grandparents live. And then Clinton splits it to Mount Gretna, and then that's where they live. Sorry about that. Yeah, they live in Mount Gretna. So, yeah. The thing I like about Mount Gretna is the Jigger Shop, and they sell ice cream and dinners and all sorts of stuff. But let's just get into the story anyway. Let's move this chair. So we were at Sheetz, and I got breakfast churros with the vanilla sauce, and people are thinking, Aaron, that is not a breakfast. Yes, it is. People are going to argue with me. And when I got out to the car, and this is when we had the Hyundai, it was a 2003 Hyundai Elantra GT. And we got out to the car, and the alarm went off. So I started it up. I had to start it, not turn it on, but start it. And luckily I watched my parents drive stick shift and start stick shift cars, or else it would have damaged the pistons. So I have pictures of it on my phone, of the Hyundai. Let me just get out my phone quick. Okay, so I'm on my phone. I saved the pictures to Google Drive before we even salvaged it. So let me just get to the process of salvaging quick, because that's what we did with the Hyundai. We salvaged it. So salvaging is when let's say like a car, you take your old car into a salvage yard, and you take it in, and then maybe 2 or 3 days later, they take all like the seats out. Like anything in the car, like maybe the parts or the stuff inside, and they take out the radio, take out the seats, take out like the sunroof, take out the engine, and then they what they do with the frame is they scrap it, they crush it. So okay, now that you know the process of salvaging, I'm gonna go find the pictures on here. It's in the file folder, pics. And officially I have a picture of it that's stuck in the snow. I do not know why. Okay, let me find it. That's one, but it's inside of the Hyundai. It's inside of it. Here it is. That's the Hyundai. You see that's stuck in the snow? We had to put it in neutral and probably get it out. If you just tires were spinning, so you couldn't get it out. That's probably why my mom took a picture, put it on her Google Drive account, and I signed into her Google Drive account, and I now have the picture on my phone. Let's just click download. That was taken on January 24th, 2015. That picture of the Hyundai that got stuck in the snow. Yeah. And the reasons why we had to salvage it. The frame was getting too rusted, and the transmission was getting too loose, so we had to salvage it. Luckily, we salvaged it before the transmission was like a truck. Well, like those rigs. Yeah, luckily we salvaged it before the transmission turned out to be a truck. Like one of those rigs. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Let's just repeat that. Luckily, we salvaged it before the transmission turned into a rig. Shift early. Yeah, like a tractor trailer. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, luckily we salvaged it. Or else it would have been a Hyundai tractor trailer. I think it was always loose. One time my grandma went to drive it. And she's like, "How does your mom even drive this thing?" It's like, I don't even know. It's like, I'm not 16. It's like, I'm also not 13 as well, but now I am 13. I know now that we salvaged it, I now know how she used to drive that thing. Because the transmission was too loose. That's why. That's how she can drive it. Because she's used to it. Yeah, I probably would have been used to it when I was 16, but fortunately, we salvaged it before I was 16. Probably wouldn't have even had it anyway. What does this note say? Respiratory 160. Yeah, our money is very tight because my mom wants to become a respiratory therapist and has to go to college and has to officially save money for school. Oh my god, that is just the worst. What I want to do is, well, with your school is I want to go into there, and say, "Do you like the Beamer restaurant? Because I do." And they're going to ask me, "What's the Beamer restaurant?" And I'm going to be like, "It's the Blue Mountain Family Restaurant." I'd be like, "Oh, of course you never been there." Because we have a hard time going there because you made us broke. That's what you did. Like, yeah, we have to save money. We have to save money and live better. We don't just have to save our money. We have to really save our money. Because we have to pay 140 grand. That's how much the Jeep costs. Don't worry. The Jeep Patriot, yeah, I haven't told you about that yet. Got hit by a deer. 160 miles. It died young. Something was wrong with the transmission with the Jeep as well. Just like the Hyundai. But it was an automatic. It would have probably exploded if it wouldn't have hit that deer. Deer jumped over the median. Either that or somebody got a plane and threw out the deer and it landed on that. If so, I'll find the plane. I'll find the plane conductors and I will prosecute them. Luckily, my mom got out because the seatbelts are very tight. I would have got my pocket knife and cut him. Be like, sound like a hippie, don't I? One thing people would probably like about me is my hair never grows back. It never does because I don't take a lot of vitamin D or C. It seems like this is the only time that it would never grow back. Wait a second. I went to Riggy's salon. That's probably why they put a special spray in your hair that it never grows back. How dare you, Riggy's? Riggy's, if you're watching this, I want my hair to grow back now. Don't worry. Give me that spray that makes my hair grow back. That they use in lady salons. So I want my hair to grow back now. Got him cut like a couple months ago. Still not growing back. I don't know what's wrong. Crashed the Jeep and then crashed a Subaru. Yep. Luckily I wasn't in the Subaru at the time. Luckily I went with my grandpa. Luckily that. The one thing I noticed about my grandpa compared to my mom about driving is that my grandpa knows to use the turn signals. I gotta put something on my. I gotta put something on the steering wheel of the Subaru saying all your turn signals on. So yeah, I think that airbags are the #1 cause of death. You want to know why? Sharp and L objects. Defective airbags that the Japanese put in. And then they have to go to a car shop and then take out the defective airbags and put in the American airbags. I'm not trying to be a bad person. I'm just letting you know that really, that the people in Japan, they put in airbags that were defective by mistake. So Subaru, probably the Subaru out there probably has them in the compartments. Yeah, don't take away my channel because I said I don't want to say it. The R word. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, really, people in Japan were putting defective airbags in. Really, they are. Let me just go check my mom's phone to see if she got a message about it. Yes, that would be bad. We gotta take the car to the car shop and get them fixed. Oh, it's fine. Did you get a message about the airbags? Oh, I might as well check the mail today. Well, I know my dad's truck got a recall on heated seats. So my mom's car maybe is going to get a recall on airbags. And my dad's truck got a recall on heated seats. All our vehicles are going to be recalled. Maybe the Subaru. Who knows? They lied about Cloud Day. When does Aaron exercise? On Cloud Day. It's Sunday. So I only do is hang up bars, pull up bar. That's what I do. Okay, bye guys. Wait now. There's another one story I want to tell you about the Hyundai. It got a hit and run. 2 in the morning. Well, my mom didn't see it happen, but it was just at 2 in the morning. They were sleeping, and they heard the tire squealing sound, and then a hit and run. The Hyundai in the back rear end. I think they didn't see it happen. They woke up when they heard the sound of tires screeching. Yeah, that took a major beating and had to get repaired in the shop. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my mom told me that there was a car that slid off the road, and she told me that she'd never seen an accident happen, and she said that when she was coming around the corner, she saw it already off the road. I don't know if she's lying to make me just shut up and not get jealous of her seeing accidents happen, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely posting this video on YouTube. Hey, any fans, if you see, and comment if you've seen an accident happen. If I ever see one, I'm gonna be like, I'm a lucky lady, even though I'm a guy. It's gonna be funny. The only time I've ever seen an accident happen is an Audi bump into a handicapped parking lot, a handicapped parking spot, and bump the sign because he or she did not know how to drive a stick. That's it. Only accident I saw happen.